Yeah, I think I figured it out finally. I know. In the first part of this episode, you noticed that it wasn't running pretty much running like shit. And let me turn this off real quick. Alright. So it's pretty much just running like shit, and most of that was because the fuel was bad, but I think a lot of it had to do with I had a huge manifold leak out of the exhaust. So in there, I don't really want to touch it because it's really hot right now, but that second bolt inside there, or nut, the stud had actually stripped out and it had fallen. Like, it literally fell out of the motor. It was so stripped. And so the exhaust piece on that side was kind of dangling a little bit out. So it's just straight up coming out of the exhaust port there. So I went through and rethreaded it. Just use a little rethreader tool. Just happen to have it handy, same size. Rethread it. Rethread the bolt. Put it right back in. Tightened right down, like really tight. So I'm sure it'll hold this time. Well, at least I hope, anyways. And also, just for the sake of it, because I wanted to hear it through these new exhausts, I took the little bitty silencer pieces out. I don't see how they really quieten it down that much, but I guess they do. And it makes a big difference for such cheap exhaust. I mean, these things probably cost me. These mufflers they're obviously not real. However you say that, Acropovic or whatever it is, they're not real. These exhausts cost me about $40 a piece, and I only bought them because they were cheap and they look really, really nice. They have some kind of fake carbon fiber tip. But I wanted to hear them without the exhaust silencers inside, so it sounds a lot better. It's not as loud as it is without them, which is how I used to run it. It was just straight exhaust coming out and stop here. It would just stop there. And then none of that stuff. But good news is, it's definitely running good. It just ran out of gas. That's why it shut off. My bottle's leaning, so the hose kind of came out of the gas area. But it's running great, so I'm going to go ahead and get all this wiring situated. Make some kind of battery box here. Or some kind of a whole nother shelf or something like that, just to hold all the wiring, the electrical, gas tanks, all that good stuff. And thinking about lowering the radiator to maybe like right here somewhere and kind of just angling it over a little bit, or kind of like from this bar to that bar, just kind of like right here. I feel like the water pump has trouble getting water all the way up there, and then being able to circulate it like that, I feel like it's having trouble with it. Just running it for a couple minutes, which I know it's normal for it to be like in the middle temperature range, but well, but it's got 4 bars there, and like the template's not on or anything, but it just seems awful high for having brand new coolant in it that is meant for this motor, and it's Arctic ice coolant. And I just filled the entire system, and I flushed out the radiator, got all the rust out of it that was in there and everything. All the hoses were cleaned up. So I mean, we'll see when I actually get it running, and we'll put it to the test and see if if it's cool enough. Or maybe it just needs another radiator that's bigger, or maybe a different position. Who knows? We'll find out. And I just seen I did the shocks back there. Those ones. So I am going to come up here and get these ones done today. That one and the other side are going to be done. They're going to be blue, same as the rear, and should be good from there. I'm going to slap a chain on today and maybe take it for a spin, hopefully, if something doesn't break. Until then, see ya.